wish I could just walk up and talk to them, but I feel so awkward. What if they don't want to talk to me? I'll just look weird.
Hey Ryan, I see you're feeling a little anxious about making new friends.
Yeah, I don't know how to approach people without feeling out of place. I mean, what if they don't like me? Making friends is so hard.
I get it, Ryan. It can feel overwhelming. Remember, all human beings are lovable, including you. It just takes some effort and practice to build connections. Let's talk about how you can approach this group and maybe even make a new friend.
But they already know each other. Why would they want me to join? I'll just be interrupting.
You're assuming they don't want to talk to you, but we don't know that for sure, do we? Often, people are open to meeting new people. They just might not always initiate. Part of building friendships is taking that step and joining an ongoing conversation. It's like opening a door. You never know what's on the other side, unless you try.
I don't know. What if I just stand there awkwardly?
That's where conversation skills come in. Let's practice. You could start by asking a simple question about what they're talking about. Something like, hey, that sounds interesting. What are you guys chatting about? It's a low-pressure way to join.
I guess I could try that. But what if they just brush me off?
If that happens, it doesn't mean you're unlikable. Some groups are open to new people, and some are more closed. You can learn to read those cues. If they're welcoming, great. If not, you can move on to find another group that's more open. The key is not to take it personally.
That's true. I just wish I knew where to start with making friends. It feels like everyone else has it figured out.
It might seem that way, but trust me, making friends takes effort for everyone. It's important to look for people who are nearby, maybe who you see regularly. Familiarity often leads to connection. And try finding people who have similar interests. People tend to bond over shared attitudes or hobbies.
That makes sense. I guess I've been looking in the wrong places.
Exactly. Now, here's a little trick. When you're in a conversation, ask questions and respond thoughtfully. Show interest in what the other person is saying, and share something about yourself in return. Self-disclosing in small, appropriate ways helps build trust.
So, like, if someone mentions a book they're reading, I could ask what they like about it, and then maybe mention a book I've read?
Perfect. It's about give and take. And here's another tip. When you express liking for someone in a genuine way, it often makes them like you more. Compliments like, I really enjoy hearing your thoughts on that, or you seem really knowledgeable, go a long way.
Okay, so I can ask questions, listen, share a little about myself, and give compliments if it feels right. But what if I say the wrong thing?
Remember, there's no perfect conversation. It's okay to fumble or make mistakes. Just stay authentic. And don't be afraid to show that you're interested in them. People are more likely to like you if they feel like you care about getting to know them.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've been so worried about them liking me that I forgot to focus on whether I'd actually enjoyed talking to them.
Exactly. Your self-respect matters too. Look for people who align with your values and interests. And if a group doesn't feel right, that's okay. It's better to find people you genuinely connect with rather than trying to force it.
Okay, here I go. Hey, that sounds interesting. What are you guys talking about?
Oh, we're just talking about this new series on Netflix. Have you seen it?
I haven't, but I've heard of it. What do you think of it so far?
Well, so far I really like it, but what I really like about it, 10 minutes later.
That wasn't so bad. They were actually really nice, and I didn't even feel awkward after a while.
Yes, I knew you had it in you. You were genuine, you listened, and you shared a bit about yourself. You followed all the principles we talked about. Finding people who were open, asking questions, being friendly, and showing interest.
Thanks for the help. I think I could do this more often now.
You've got the skills, Ryan. Keep practicing, and remember, it's okay to take your time. Friendships develop gradually, and the more you put yourself out there, the easier it will become.
I'm starting to believe that. Thanks, DBT Fairy.
You're welcome, Ryan. Now go out there and make those connections, and don't forget, you are lovable, just like everyone else.